Hi everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network. I hope you are all safe and well. If not, absolutely sweltering buckets. I am absolutely sweltering buckets. I imagine you guys are too. If you're new, Andy, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, and give it a bloody good subscribe. Why don't you? It's bloody hot. It's bloody hot, and I won't be too long. If you do have some spare time and you're sitting in the garden thinking, oh, what can I watch? Myself and Anton did a really fun show last night looking at and discussing the youth team. Discussing, why the youth team aren't breaking through into the first team. We've lots of clips from the likes of the interviews with Patsy Holland, Tim Breaker, Lee Hodges, Izzy Ikupen, Tony Carr, and obviously taking everyone's comments as well. Really good show. And also next Thursday, we hopefully will have a ex-player game show. In terms of who we've got, we've definitely got Kevin Keane, Steve Jones, and George McCartney as well, and maybe Frank McAvenny randomly as well. So we're going to have a bunch of people. It's a bit of fun, and it's all to raise money for Iron Sporting Food Banks. So that's next Thursday, so check that out. As always, I bring you 3 stories. Today's the 17th of June, as edition of Hammer's Headlines, and I'm bloody hot. So let's start with talking about this player. Let's talk about Sassuolo striker Giacomo Raspadori. What a great name! But apparently we've had a bid rejected for Raspadori this summer already, according to Calcio Mercato. The 22-year-old has scored 10 times in Serie A this season, and his side finished 11th in the league, with much of that going down to his goals, and also Gianluca Scamacca, who we've also been linked with, and we're also monitoring this season according to The Athletic. But David Moyes apparently doesn't have a free run at signing the Italian international, with Juventus keeping a close eye on his situation as they're looking to replace Morata, who is returning to Atletico Madrid. AC Milan also keeping, so not bad company we're keeping. AC Milan and Juventus are both keeping an eye on him to keep him on Italian shores, as he's been offered the chance to obviously sign him, which isn't a luxury that West Ham have been offered. They're asking for around 25 million quid to allow him to leave the club, but could accept less if a player is offered to them in exchange. And don't forget, Sassuolo, we've also we need a deal with them for Pedro Obiang. Hopefully we're trying to get on the channel soon, Pedro. Hopefully we'll get him on soon. So we'll wait and see. We must have offered less than 25 million to be immediately rejected by the club, but there's plenty of time to get a deal sorted. We're only 7 days in the transfer window, trying to hold back all the transfers that have been gone into the club at the moment through that window. What? We haven't signed anyone. Oh, we signed Dan Rigg. Anyway, although it's quite interesting about Italy, thinking about Italy itself, in that it may be the same in the Bundesliga as well, but players tend to stay within Italy, don't they? So, in terms of a player like Raspadori, he's probably more likely to stay within Serie A and move to a bigger club in Serie A. They rarely seem to leave the league, if that makes sense, particularly Italian players. So, the likes of Ogbonna and maybe Jorginho are sort of exceptions to the rule, like moving to the Premier League. There always is a lot of movement between the teams within Italy's top tier, and they don't tend to sell to clubs outside unless maybe the specific player demands it. At 22, I can't see him moving outside of Serie A, but you never know. Hopefully we can do maybe can do something similar with Raspadori. I just want him for his name, or Scamacca, because they both have the capability. They've got time on their side. They're both roughly around 25 million quid, which seems a reasonable deal for them as well. They're both in Italian internationals as well. So we shall see. We'll keep an eye on that one. Sticking with Sassuolo, Gianluca Di Marzo claims that West Ham won several clubs who are interested in signing midfielder David Frattesi. Who's the Italian international. We're joined with the likes of Jose Mourinho's Roma in showing our interest in the Italian international midfielder. 26 million quid would secure his signature. Apparently, he's 22. He joined Roma back in 2017 as a 17-year-old, and went on to make a series of loans before breaking into the South Suso side. He's been on loan to Monza, Empoli, Ascoli. He's had a hand in 8 goals from midfield during 38 appearances this season. He's earned a place into the Italian side, winning 3 caps. Reports claim West Ham are keen this summer, and Frattesi is open to a move to the London Stadium. So you never know, maybe he could be moving outside of Serie A. But now Mourinho's Roma have been interested. It may mean that he stays, maybe because he thought maybe West Ham was the only option. Who knows? As I said, he's had a stellar season this year, and to have done enough to break into Mancini's Italian side shows how highly he is regarded in Italian football. I think he would be a superb signing for us. He's 22 again. He's got age. He's got years on him. He's got years on the clock. He's a real box-to-box player, able to score and also provide a cog in the engine room. Could be, a very similar man to a prime Mark Noble in terms of the way he plays. However, maybe the law of Roma and the fact that Roma are now going to be playing Europa League football this season, because obviously they won the conference, could mean that we only offer the Conference League as a European football this season. Might mean that David stays in Italy with Roma. Who knows? And finally, there's been a major boost in our signing, in our pitch to sign Zinchenko from Man City, as Man City apparently eyeing a deal for a new left back. Obviously, we're linked with the Man City fullback in this summer transfer window, with widespread reports saying we're interested, most recently from the Daily Mirror. But we know also that left back is one area I think Moyes is looking to develop in terms of strength in this season. And we've been given encouragement in the last few days when The Athletic revealed that Man City are looking to sign the left back from Brighton, Cucurella. And the 25-year-old Catalanian is someone that Pep Guardiola is very keen on signing. And also the news that apparently Arsenal have dropped out of the running for signing him. And it was between us and Arsenal, apparently. As I said, Pep Guardiola is poised to bid for the Brighton left-back, and that's their main target at left-back this season, and that can surely be good news for West Ham, because it will mean maybe Zinchenko, particularly, in a world, the World Cup playoff, didn't they, the other day? They didn't win that, obviously, in terms of, Wales went through. But regardless of that, he wouldn't want to be second fiddle, surely. And the fact is, he played outstandingly in central midfield for Ukraine as well, and that's a position that he wants to look to maybe get more game time in. So we could offer that, because there's spaces in central midfield as well as there are at left back as well, potentially in the squad. So he could offer both. So we shall see. But we'll keep an eye on that, because maybe we'll have some news of signings in the next couple of days. Who knows? And that's it today. Very sweaty Russ, but very, very quick, because I need to go and strip off and stand in front of a fan, in all honesty. But as I said, keep an eye out the channel. We've got some great stuff coming up. Got the game show next week. Maybe having starting a new series we ran on an old channel recently called Hammers in Hot Water, where we look at some of the funny stories around ex-West Ham players like Margas and the likes of Florian Radicchoi and Savio and people like that. So keep an eye out for that. It's good fun. And until next time, my friends, take care, everyone. Stay safe, wash those hands, stay lucky, stay cheeky, stay hydrated, and stay cool. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Ciao, ciao for now. Bye, bye.